Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Vinland Saga, this being episode 12. Sorry, I'm a whole day behind. I wanted to get to it yesterday, but I was out watching the Browns game, and then I had to go straight from watching the Browns game to work. So I really wasn't at home at all yesterday, and by the time I got home from work, I was just honestly too tired, too exhausted to record a video. It was like it would have been like midnight or like 12:30. So here we are today, feeling a lot better. Obviously, I'm not tired because I got a good amount of sleep. Excuse me, but that's not really the important thing here because the important thing here is Vinland Saga, the greatness. Previous episode, it got pretty wild again. We had Ragnar's forces, we had Thorkel's forces, we had Askeladd and them, obviously, like with the whole forest fire. So it went down in the previous episode. We didn't get that Thorfinn and Thorkel round two, which I guess obviously they're kind of saving that for another time in the future. I'm gonna be really excited for that. But looks like we're gonna be kind of transitioning into something else now for the time being. So we're gonna see what we have with this episode. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1, play. Yo, how's it going? Excuse me. Oh my gosh, how's it going, Ivan? Greetings from Sweden. Yeah, man, that is awesome. Because I know like it's probably a way different time for you right now. Like, just around this channel, we have just so many people from so many different places. Man, I love it because I always see people coming in. Whether it's in the live streams or the comments, like just from all different places of the world, right? All different times, right? Like for some people, it's probably like Tuesday already. It's like, oh, it's just crazy. It's crazy to think about. But how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, man. Most people have probably already watched the episode already, but oh, and also I forgot to mention, obviously, we have Canute being kind of put under Askeladd and his men for the protection part of it. Ragnar really had no other choice to but that, with the situation they're in. Here we go. Got an old man fishing. Episode 12, The Land on the Far Bank. Was he waving at the old man? Or was he telling his men to well, maybe both. I don't know. I mean, he only had like one tiny one in the basket. My real job is operating the fair. Okay. Two silver pieces or some booze. Yeah, there's a lot of them to bring over. Oh, he just needs a letter. So not his men, just man, look. I wonder how far that is. It looks pretty far, like to the other end. Please tell him it's from Askeladd, son of Lydia. And he's off. They're already treating us to some beautiful backgrounds. Like the episode just started, man. It's just like it's one of my favorite things about like the the show from like a production or like visual standpoint. The ear. What was up with the subtitle right there? Can hear soldiers and there's about 500. 1 day away on foot. He can hear it like that's what you can hear him like from that far, like 1 day away. Like they're on that ass. They better get going. Two horses on the hill. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they gotta get going then, like or something. They gotta do. They can't afford another confrontation with Thorkel and them. At least now, right? Apparently, you got reinforcement. That's probably what the letter was for. Yeah. So that letter has to be obviously for someone of like super importance or like someone like really higher up, you know? Has to be Thorfinn. Pretty sure it's Thorfinn. Oh no, it's Bjorn. That's what they like to do. They like to have like everyone will be sleeping or everyone's away, and then Thorfinn and Askeladd will be off by themselves. But so Bjorn knows that something's like up or something's not exactly right. You've been acting weird the last few days. What are you up to? What's going on? And this is like his right hand man. So like Bjorn will know more than any of them that something's up. When I saw the prince's face, I could tell that's not the face of a. It's not. It's not really. Yeah. Right now, at least. Who knows what the future holds for Canute, right? Still has a long way to go. Yeah. That's like exactly what I just said. Rise and shine. Oh man, that sucks. Love that OST, man. They're playing right now. It's like the calm before the storm comes again, because that's we've had a lot of that in the series. Like there'll be the calm, then the storm, calm again, the storm. Like this is bad. They're right behind us. They're getting close. We're almost to where the reinforcements will come. Oh shit. Two people? I don't think it's an illusion. Where the hell has Thorfinn been in all this too? We have not saw Thorfinn yet in the episode. Did you guys notice that? Oh, there's a lot more where that came from. Two of them? Nah. Yo. Okay. He wasn't lying about the reinforcements, huh? Damn. Like I was saying, yeah, the guy that he had that letter for was like had to be a higher up like commander or someone or like you know of great significance or power. Wasn't a Norse ship. That shit wasn't. Yeah, we know it wasn't. So what they like kept going and then they were just like kind of like screw Thorfinn, he'll catch up to us eventually or something like that. So Thorfinn was still behind them and they were tailing Thorfinn as well or something. Whales. So what is it technically like still? So what? It's technically not really enemy territory like they were saying. Wales was never unified under a single country. Okay, 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 okay. So that explains how they were able to get some kind of help, right? It was answered by one of those. Oh, okay, okay. So really, like, probably partially enemy territory, some parts not technically enemy territory. So the way it's kind of split up and divided, that's interesting, man. That they answered the request, yeah. Because if they didn't come, probably they were they might be screwed. So the majority of the people in this land, though, are you could say technically enemies or dislike them, don't like them. Ragnar, catch that hawk. Look what Canute's like worried about while this whole thing's going down. Oh no, okay, I get what they're saying now. The people of Wales hate like Ragnar and their people, but Askeladd like actually is tight with them. There's Thorfinn. Your greetings. Greetings. Another duel. That's not gonna be a while though. If they're headed to Gainsborough by foot, you know. Gratianus. Good observation. Good observation. Very good. That's what Ascalon is thinking too. Like that's what everyone probably thinks, right? So that we can enter a treaty of non-aggression by, that's what we want. That's why we're helping the prince. That's why we're doing this. So obviously they have their reasonings or their objective for doing this, which makes sense, you know. I asked the prince, not you. I want to hear it straight from the prince. Damn. I'm like, oh boy. And they're off again. Yeah. Mountains are better than Thorkel. These mountains don't got shit on Thorkel. Heard the king has 100 beautiful slave women. Oh, he probably does. I would not be surprised. Money, weapons, women. Ugh, look at all that stuff coming out of his hair. Are you gay? That's what they're thinking. Like, what? You women, yeah. Yeah, what's up with this guy? What are you seeking? What do you want? Love. That is true. They don't know like really what that is to to them. They're like love. What? All we know is money. Just women in terms of like sex. Like just that's what they care about, and power and weapons, and they're taking it like so like technically and literally like they don't get it. They don't get it. Catching the interest of at least one of them. The more you fall for it, man, the less things go the way you want. Legend that Artorias will return from Avalon, restore the Britannia of old. I like how they're going into like more of the like the lore and like stuff like that. Something up. Surprise attack or something? They're trying to ambush him or oh, yo, that music's starting to like yeah, it's starting to pick up like oh shit. Surprise! Did Thorkel have a part in that? Was he like one step ahead or something, or he knew where they were what they were gonna do, or they just kind of showed him for whatever reason that it's all about to go down right here with all these different factions and people involved. Leaf. Thought that was Thorfinn. Looked like Thorfinn. Jeez. Yeah, it's like all about to go down. That's like literally what like that all was like about. This is like literally like the calm before the storm. I love the way the music built that up too. Yeah, that was great how they built that up. Like the music in particular was just like, but then them showing like literally everyone, Thorkel, the king. Um, did I say Thor? I did say Thorkel. Thorkel the king. I mean Leaf. Like literally, man. Literally, that would be how I would describe this episode. And the calm before the storm. And because next episode, just going off of this, seems like it's about to be wild. So, so I don't think Thorkel actually had like a part in that, but they just kind of like transitioned the show like okay, or maybe he like or thought maybe something like that was going to happen to them, or you know that he wasn't really worried. Obviously, they're still kind of tailing them, I guess, but like He was like maybe in his head like thinking, okay, they think they're gonna be good, but nah. That was a good episode though. Good, like obviously not like any action really, but you need episodes like this, man. You need episodes like this for build up, and them going into the lore. I really like that as well. You know, these are the kind of episodes that are important for probably what we're gonna obviously get in the next episode, but looking into the future as well. You know, people will like trash these kinds of episodes, but these are the episodes that are really important when you think about it. So yeah, I liked it, man. I liked it for that exact reason, for the story development to continue to drive the story. You don't have to have action in every episode. You don't have to have something really going down in every episode. Really, this is really just like the wheels turning. Like this. I like stuff like this. I like stuff like this. Yeah, great build up in lore episode. Yeah, like them going into the lore, the build up, the character moments, right? You know, I like it. I like it. Yeah, that was interesting too with the not just the lore part of it, but that with the priest like going into the whole thing with like love and talking about love, like they don't know anything about that, right? That's like what we saw their reactions. Although there was like one of them that was like actually interested in what the priest was going on about because he wanted them to keep talking. But the others are like, what, dude? Like you're not interested in women? Like what's up with this guy? Like for them, all they really care about money, weapons, fighting, and women, but not in like a romantic love sort of way. They only care about women like for lust or like for sex and all that. It's kind of like when you think about it, we see how Thor's actually ended up like he actually was in love, like he actually had a family, he settled down. That's what it ended up being. It was all about that for him. But then we see like these characters how they are now. It's kind of interesting to when you think about it like that and see it like that. So yeah, this is a good episode, man. Good episode. These are the kind of episodes that I really appreciate when a series can, go into things like this, and it doesn't have to necessarily be all about the action. And Vinland Saga is not all about the action. There's a lot more to Vinland Saga than the action. If you guys haven't, noticed that, I'm pretty sure you guys have. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this one. If you did enjoy the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.